The Nationals have begun jostling for the deputy leadership after Bridget McKenzie quit cabinet over the sports rorts saga. Her departure triggers a potentially destabilising reshuffle for the Prime Minister on the eve of a new parliamentary year. Let's go live now to our political reporter, Eliza Edwards. Eliza, what was the nail in Senator McKenzie's coffin in the end?
Laura, Bridget McKenzie fell on her sword late yesterday after the Prime Minister received a report from the Secretary of his department. Now, it disputed the Auditor General's finding that Senator McKenzie mishandled the $100 million sports grants program, but ultimately found that she breached ministerial standards by failing to declare her membership of a gun club that received one of those grants. In a statement, Senator McKenzie says her membership did not influence her decision-making or result in any personal gain, but she accepts this finding. In the end, the Prime Minister says it's a matter of accountability.
The Secretary concluded that the timing is such that the potential conflict should have been clear. This is in relation to the gun club membership to the Minister by failing to put appropriate arrangements in place to avoid the potential for conflict, such as asking another Minister to make any decisions relating to organisations of which she was a member. The Minister had failed to do that, and the Secretary found that this was in breach of the ministerial standards. There are also a number of other matters relating to another organisation, but that one in particular dealt with a conflict of interest for an actual applicant who had received the grant.
What does Senator McKenzie's resignation really mean for the coalition in itself? Because essentially the Nationals party room is really a difficult one to read.
It sure is, Laura. Well, the Prime Minister will now need to choose a new Agriculture Minister, so a little bit of a reshuffle yet there. It also opens up the coveted position of Nationals Deputy Leader, which will be decided in the party room tomorrow, and this could trigger more infighting in the junior coalition partner. The Australian reporting that Barnaby Joyce could take this opportunity to challenge Michael McCormack for the leadership.
Well, I have some breaking news that's just come into the newsroom. Barnaby Joyce has told me, Eliza, that if there is a spill of the leadership positions, both the Nationals leadership and the deputy, he will stand. So he's confirmed that to Sky News this morning. Now, for a spill to happen in the Nationals party room, it doesn't take 50% of the party room. It only takes one person to actually spill the leadership. So it's a very real possibility. So just repeating that news, Barnaby Joyce has confirmed that if there is a spill of the leadership, he will put his hand up once again. So that just makes things interesting going into the first sitting week of the parliamentary calendar year, Eliza. Now, there's many things at play, isn't there? Barnaby Joyce isn't the only one vying to get back, at least in the leadership team. We have almost a Melbourne Cup field of contenders, looking at people like Matt Canavan, David Littleproud, Darren Chester, Keith Pitt, David Gillespie, who could all put their hands up for any positions. Now, what is free at the moment is the Senate leadership, the Agriculture Minister, so a cabinet position, and the deputy.
Yeah, that's right. There's plenty of positions up for grabs, and there is a massive field of contenders who will be vying for some of these positions. We should get a clearer idea today and tomorrow of who will be standing or who will be throwing their hat into the ring.